Hello, this is Annette from Antoinette Elisabeth, and today I'm going to share with you step 8 from the 10 simple steps to leave long-term stress and anxiety behind. Just notice I said simple. That doesn't mean that the steps are easy, but I believe in you and I know you can do it. Today, step 8, refuse to do something or simply saying no. For a lot of people, especially women, it is very difficult to say no. We feel obligated to help another person. And on top of that, the people around us know how to ask simple questions, so it's harder to say no. They kind of pull on your heartstrings or make you feel guilty or anything like it. It's a not good feeling. You feel that you don't want to do it, but you feel worse if you don't do it. So there's this kind of internal battle. And really, I think it's time that that stops. The internal battle brings stress and anxiety because you really want to do something else, or you want to just read a book or take care of yourself, and instead you feel obligated to take care of someone else's needs. Now, if this person is your child or a sick person, it's a little bit a different story. But if this is a friend who keeps asking for favors and keep asking for things in your time and things to do, it is sometimes wearing you out. That doesn't mean you can't help a person, but like I've said in previous videos, put yourself first. It is okay to say no. If you have difficulty saying no, it is a very good practice to practice that during the day. If a person is expecting you to drop everything what you're doing because they need assistance, you could say like, I can't do it right now. Or you can say something, let me think that over. And put the responsibility back in that person's own hands. Because everybody is here to learn and to live and to be responsible for their own life. So if a person is not willing to take responsibility and put it in your lap, that doesn't mean you have to accept it. You might have done that for years. But this is the day, because you want to leave stress and anxiety behind, that you're saying some things like, not right now, no thank you. You don't have to explain why or why not. You don't. You don't owe anybody in the world an explanation except yourself. So if you don't feel good about helping a certain person or listening to hours and hours of negative conversation for a person's personal situation that you can change, find a way to cut it off. Find a way to not do that no more. The person learns that they have to figure out their own needs and get their own responsibilities. You're not a bad person for doing that. You're a person who takes care of themselves, and you're actually sending the message to that other person that they are a person who needs to take care of themselves. It is not your job to make other person's life easy. It's not your job to put a red runner out so another person can have an easier life, and you're actually the one who's wasting your time. And your hobbies will have to wait because of someone else's kind of interrupting your day. And they're not bad for trying. It is your job to protect it. It is your job to guard, to be aware when this happens. So I would like to challenge you to see where you do this. Where do you give your time to other people? When do you say yes when you really wanted to say no? And if this is hard, just use a simple sentence. I'd like to think about it. Not right now. And you don't even have to say, I like to think about it and get back to you. You don't have to say that. Let that person ask you. And that person will realize, if you say, I'd like to think about it 3 times, they realize that you probably don't want to do it. And if they come with like poor me stories, don't change your mind. They can go somewhere else. They can figure out their own responsibilities. It's not your job to find a solution for someone else's challenge in life. You can listen. And you can also say like, no, thank you, not anymore. I'd rather read a book. I'd rather spend time with my kids or my grandkids or with my friends or with my lover. I want to do something else instead. You can choose that. This is your life. Make it important. Protect every single minute of your own life and do only things that you like to do. If you like to help someone, if you like to listen to a friend who's complaining for hours, that's okay. But if you get stress and anxiety because you don't have enough time in your day to do the task that you wanted to do, then somewhere you have to put priorities in. And your priority is you, always. Some people call people that are expecting your help and are wanting your attention, and especially when it's negative, they call them energy vampires, or demanding friends is what I call them. They always call with problems, and then when you have something, they kind of go like, yeah, but they have to go. They don't really have that much time. Or they give you these quick solutions like, oh, here's your solution, and just do this, and then you're over it. But when they have an issue, you keep listening and listening, and they don't take actions and they don't take responsibilities. And sometimes they're in the same position for years and years and years, not you, because you want to step out of the stressful and negative and anxiety lifestyle. So you're going to make steps for yourself that shows to everybody around you that you're taking care of yourself first. So the person, the energy vampire, the negative person, the energy drainer, those people probably are not attracted to you no more. And you have to stay strong and firm. That doesn't mean you have to be rude and cold, but you stay strong and firm and protect your own energy and protect your own wants and protect yourself by walking in the direction where you want to go, to live the life that you want, to be that person that you want to be, and not be this doormat for other people that wipe their dirty shoes on, and then when they're done, they continue their life. Because what they do is they toss that garbage in your life, and then you have it. So you don't want it. You just say, no, the garbage goes somewhere else this week. I don't want it. Just something simple to put that in your head. Don't do or say things to impress others unless it brings you to the perfect career or the love of your life. All other things is not important. All the other things you can accomplish. You don't have to impress anybody. Be yourself. It's okay to say, I'm not in the mood. It's okay to say, no, thank you. It's okay to do the things that you want, to read a book or to watch a TV show, if that makes you feel happy. If you do things because you're hiding, if you do things because you're in a negative mood, then maybe it's better to be around people that lift you up. Not about people who keep you feeling as a victim. Not around people who drain your energy. Not around people who try to manipulate you and keep telling you, you should. But perhaps you want to choose to be around people that make you feel better, even if it's for 10 minutes. Then also, don't do things for others because you expect something in return. Don't do things for others because then you expect you're a good person. That is like weird thinking. Do things for others because you want to, not because there's some kind of reward in there. It is weird if you do something because you do something to get. It's a really weird energy, and people notice this. So a person who's an energy drainer will do the same thing to you because they will give you some energy and then they pull it out of you right after. So if you have that in you, and you can see that by the people around you, just shift your thinking. Focus on what you want. Don't talk about what you don't want. Focus on what you want. And then you will attract the people that will help you to get there. You have to be a little bit firm, but you will be around the people that want you to be successful. Respect yourself by respecting others. Don't be rude, don't be cold, don't be cruel. But if other people are unfriendly to you, then you are allowed to react. Better is to keep your power and be the person with the personality qualities that you like to be, that you like to have. This is very important. Don't talk negative about yourself. Don't put yourself down. Don't say, I can't do this. I'm not good at this. I really don't know how to do this. Don't say that. Instead say, I think I can figure out how to do this. I believe I can do this. I don't know it yet, but I am going to figure it out. Give yourself that pat on the shoulder, that push in the back that you need. Talk positive about yourself. Talk empowering things about yourself. Believe that maybe what you don't know today, that is the way it is, but you believe that in 2 weeks from now, you might know more about that topic. Believe in yourself. Don't put yourself down. Respect yourself, and others will respect you, and you will attract people more and more that are attracted to your positive and uplifted mentality. Don't put yourself down or lessen your image or lessen your happiness because you're around a friend or a person or a person in the family that is in a sad mood. You don't have to lower your mood to feel that that other person is connected to you. It should be the other way around. If you're in a happy mood, let the other person come to you. The other person sees that there's happiness right around them, and all they have to do is reach out and go with that. Don't lower your mood for anybody. And if you're stressful and anxiety, of course you need the support of someone else, but you want to go to a person who's uplifted. You want to go to a person who's happy. You want to go to a person who's positive and a problem solver. You don't want to go to a person who's in a low mood and negative and complaining, because that only keeps you low. You want to be out of the stressful and anxiety feelings as quick as possible. Focus on happy. Focus on fun. Focus on laughing. Don't go to people that keep you low, because then you choose to be a victim, and being a victim is never attractive. If you're a person and has a little bit of food or drinking issues, say no to drinking or the food habits that you don't want. If some of your friends says, oh, let's go out and have fun and do this, or have a piece of cake because it's my birthday, just tell yourself, say it internally or out loud. No, thank you. I love my body. I love myself, and I don't want to put that in my body right now, because I made a commitment to make my life better. I made a commitment to drink less alcohol. I made a commitment to eat less cake. I made a commitment to make my body healthy, and stick with that. That doesn't mean you have to be perfect. But every time you don't want, you don't want. Don't let another person make you feel obligated that you have to have the cake because it's their birthday. It's not important. What you want is more important, and they will respect your determination. They will respect your focus, and that is most important, that you are determined and that you are focused and that you get what you want out of your life. That is what's most important. It doesn't matter if these people are family members, loved ones, best friends, or co-workers. Choose what is best for you. Choose what is best for your body, and stick with what you want. Get the results that you want by focusing on what makes you happy. Making other people happy is not always a good thing. It backfires often, and sometimes it's a really short-term feeling. It's not even always a good feeling. Don't feel obligated to do things to make someone else happy. This is your life, and choose what you want. Life is a journey, and we're all here to evolve. So past relationship, co-workers, friendships, things that are happened in the past, events, moments that were not so positive, see them as part of a positivity from getting you where you are right now. They were all there to learn things. I've had some experiences in my life that I wish that didn't happen, but when I look back, I actually am happy they happened, because all of them set me free from some chains and stories and hold me back. And now I am as free as a bird. I can go wherever I want, and I want for you to feel the same. So if you're in a stuck feeling and you need to feel unstuck, you can always reach out to me, and I can give you some simple tips and some guidance if you like. But it's the reason that it's a little bit challenging is because you're evolving, you're growing. It's like riding the bicycle without the training wheels for the first time. You probably fall down, and you get back up on the bike and you do it again. For driving the car for the very first time, it is stressful or excited, but it is for a learning process. Getting that first job, finishing school for the first time, all these things are big accomplishments, and they take a little effort and energy, and sometimes they're stressful. But all these will evolve you to become the person that you want to be. It is necessary to get some difficult challenges in life sometimes, because then you grow bigger and better. And life is so much more fun when it's bigger and better, instead of when it's small and fearful. Fear is not exciting. So you got to release the fear as quick as possible. Go through the moment that you have to go through, and you know that you come out on the other side as a much happier person who is more capable of handling other situations. You're evolving, and your journey is to find who you really are and what you really want to do. And all stress and anxiety is doing is showing you where you can grow better, where you can go bigger, where you can overcome something. It is a really fun journey. Not every step of the way is easy. Not every step of the way is wanted or desired or fun. Some are emotional. But when you look back, all the things that were there for a reason. I have real stories. When you're feeling stressed and anxious about certain situations, and the situations take a little more time than you wanted, be patient with yourself. Say no to others. Don't feel obligated to chit-chat on social media and be connected to everybody and respond to every message that you get. Take time to yourself. Feel what is important to you. Love yourself. Read a book, get a massage, learn to meditate, and make your mind quiet. I know this is really difficult when you're going through a stressful moment because your mind wanders, but perhaps you can do some yoga techniques to get yourself into the body, or going to the gym to try to calm your mind for a little bit. If you know why you're stressed out or why you're anxious, you can bring it back into the body, and then you learn. It's a process, but you can learn what you need to overcome.